It is Thursday at 2, so I am here. I thought that I would begin to marry the two sides of my life together. So while I'm waiting, I am going to just give a lesson I've learned, if you will. Today has been a bit of a rough day, and I really didn't feel like going live at all, and I didn't want to, but I have learned that if you have committed to something, you need to follow through with that, no matter how you feel, whether you feel like it or whether you don't. You're gonna need to follow through, because people that follow through are the people that make it to the end. Because if you don't follow through, you're gonna give up. So I just wanted to drop a little nugget about commitment. Even if you've just committed to yourself, nobody else knows. Like, I don't know who's going to watch this, but I am committed that every Thursday at 2 o'clock, I am going to be on here unless something unforeseeable happens. So that is my nugget for today. I did want to also update you because the state of Michigan, I had said everything was starting on April 1st, but there was some new information that I just found out today that the Medicaid recertifications in Michigan are actually going to start in June. They're going to start on June 1st. So you must still want to make sure you're checking your mail, make sure that DHS has your updated contact information so that if anything happens, they can get in contact with you. And so what Michigan is going to do is they're not going to necessarily drop everybody on July 1st. It is going to be dependent upon when your policy started, when your Medicaid started. You will receive a notice maybe 90 days before, with the information, asking you for information to recertify. And then if you're going to lose your coverage, they'll send you another notice that is letting you know you're going to lose your coverage. And then once you've lost your coverage, then you'll have that special enrollment period in order to enroll in something else. So you're going to have a little bit more time than we had initially thought. So here in Michigan, again, it's starting June 1st, but depending on where you live, it could have already started, because some places started as early as February. So you want to definitely make sure that you are checking your mail, and any information I have, any updates, I will definitely pass those along to you. So today we're going to go ahead and get into it. Today I'm going to talk about chronic special needs plans, and I did do a little bit of changing on the schedule because I was going to talk about Medicare Advantage next week, but I decided that I needed to talk about institutionalized special needs plans. These are plans that are specifically designed for a certain type of person. So if you lose your Medicaid and you're eligible for these types of plans, it may be something that you want to consider. So I'm going to spend a few minutes talking about the CSNP plans today. That's what we call them, CSNP. This is going to be good for you if you have Medicare and Medicaid, and you have lost or are going to lose your Medicaid coverage. So the question is, what is a CSNP? A CSNP is designed specifically for people. Oh, you can't see my face. I don't know what went wrong with that. But anyway, it's designed specifically for people that are have certain types of illnesses. And so those illnesses include heart failure, chronic lung diseases, diabetes, and end-stage renal diseases. There are some others, but those are the main ones. If you are a person that has Medicare and Medicaid, or a dual eligible plan. Dual eligible plans are for people that have both Medicare and Medicaid. If you lose your Medicaid coverage and you have one of these illnesses, a chronic special needs plan may be something that will work for you. Chronic special needs plan, even if you don't lose Medicaid, you may want to look into a chronic special needs plan, because if you have one of those things, the benefits of having a chronic special needs plan is that it will lower co-payments for commonly used services and supplies. So, for instance, if you're a diabetic, if you're in a CSNP plan, you may pay lower for your insulin and your strips and different things like that. And also the medication that you take. So prescriptions are based on tiers, 1 through 5. A lot of times the brand name plans, the brand name prescriptions are going to be on a higher tier, which means you're going to pay more. The higher the tier, the more you're going to pay. And so if you have one of those conditions we talked about earlier, the amount that you pay for your prescriptions is going to be lower because the prescription itself could be on a lower tier. So those are some of the benefits. There are other benefits that the chronic special needs plans have. My tongue is getting a little twisted, so excuse me. There are other benefits that it may have, but it is something that you want to look into. One thing to consider for chronic special needs plans too is that you don't necessarily have to wait for annual enrollment period. You don't have to wait to see if you're going to lose your Medicaid. You don't have to wait for any of those things to be in a chronic special needs plan because you have a special enrollment period every quarter. So if you have one of those illnesses that we talked about, heart failure, lung, diabetes, end stage renal disease, if you have one of those, each quarter you can make a change into a chronic special needs plan. So hopefully this helps you to get some more understanding. If you have questions about them, please feel free to leave your questions below, and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that I had that you may have. And also, again, as a gift to you, I want to invite you to receive my digital magazine. It's actually called Start Healthy. And so in there is all these great tips and articles and recipes, and and it's more than just your physical health. It's stress relievers. It's all different type of health tips that can help you to be healthy. um, so I guess that's it. If you have questions, you can let me know. If you watch this on replay, if you could put replay down there, that will be great. And I look forward to talking to you guys next week. Special needs plans. And so we'll go into those next week. Thanks. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Take care. Bye.